Hi, my name is Ivy Redimba. I am from Kenya and I have been part of the third cohort of the Wawa Aba Training Institute. I will be sharing my reflections on Mark 7:24 to 29 from a womanist lens. And the story is about the Syrophoenician woman meeting Jesus. And to me, it's a story of faith and persistence. When the woman learns about Jesus being in the area she's in, she finds him to ask for his help with her daughter who has been possessed by a spirit. In the context of a time, she's a Gentile and considered an outcast within the society. But despite this, she boldly requests his help, demonstrating her desperation and her faith. Jesus responds with a challenging statement that highlights the politics of exclusivity within Jewish traditions. His response to her request suggests that the people he's with require his attention first. However, being persistent, the woman cleverly and wittily uses the metaphor back. Her insight in her response shows she understands what Jesus does, which impresses him, and he agrees to heal her daughter. As a Kenyan lesbian, I find this story really interesting because it can be really difficult to exist in a world that is mainly white, cis, heteronormative, and male dominated. I find that in Jesus, his initial reluctance to heal her daughter reflects on the exclusionary tendencies that often plague people like me. What I have learned from womanism through this training is the importance of dismantling privilege and creating spaces where women in their diversity can exist without fear of seeming too much, too outspoken, or too everything. And in the story as well, by seeing how Jesus was able to realize his mistake and heal her child, I am reminded of the awareness of the importance of self-reflection and self-awareness. We all have unconscious biases, and the teaching of womanism encourages practicing mindfulness to understand the roles we all play in our interactions within our communities. The power I saw in how the woman demonstrates her faith, her fierce resilience in following up with Jesus to help her with her daughter, and in seeing how the woman refuses to accept rejection is an important reminder in self-advocacy. I learned that it is important to speak up against injustice and challenge existing power structure with wit and with persistence. Thank you.